Hi, good
Good
morning.
morning, you're welcome. Okay, so today on Automedics, we're still looking at the oil system, right?
The engine oil.
Engine oil, part 2. So today we're looking at how to identify the specification of oil
That
for
is
your car.
meant for your car.
That's meant for your car. Okay, so what kind of car is this first? So this one we're talking about here. This is a, what model?
This
what
is
year?
a Toyota. This is a Toyota Corolla.
Okay.
Now, we have. Okay, let me put it like this.
Okay.
Every car has different oil specification.
Every single
car has a different oil specification.
Okay, that's every model.
Every model.
Not every make. Every model of a
Every
make.
model has a
Okay.
different oil specification. Now,
Okay.
gone are the days when you could just drive into a gas station and they just pour oil into your car. You don't know what kind of oil is going in. You don't know what it's made up of or anything. Now, modern cars will come with the specification written here. Now, I'm
Okay.
going to try and lose this out.
Okay.
That's a little bit stiff.
It's stiff, eh?
I got it out.
Yeah, I was right. Okay.
Now, this is the engine oil filler cap.
Okay.
And you can see it's written there, SAE 0W20.
Oh, okay.
This is what is recommended for this car. Manufacturers will take their time to put it there so you don't make a mistake.
Do you know? Do we know what the SAE and?
Now I'm
all
about
what
to
they
break
stand
that.
for?
I'm about
Okay,
to break
so let's
that
break it
down. Now the 0W20 is a code.
Okay.
What it actually means is you have 0W on one side and you have 20 on the other side.
Okay.
The W there stands for winter.
Winter.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the 0 and the 20 are actually viscosity figures.
Well, we don't have winter in this country. Actually, this is not part of what is to make cars to do anyhow.
No. The 0 and the 20 are figures standing for the viscosity of the oil,
Of the
which
oil.
is how thick or how
thick,
light the
okay.
oil is.
True.
Now, this kind of specification tells you this is a multi-grade oil. It can work on either side. The 0W tells you that it has a viscosity of 0 in winter, which means it doesn't become thick, unlike the belief that when your oil is in the cold region, it will freeze up and things like that. It doesn't happen.
So it can't happen here because we don't even have anything close to winter. So the coldest. Last
Even
night
our
was very
Hamatan
cold.
is...
Our Hamatan is not even cold. Okay, so we're saying that we're safe. This W shows that anything under we're safe.
We are very safe with it. And then for the
Okay.
20, it tells you in any kind of hot region, the
Okay.
oil will not get to a viscosity more than 20, which means it doesn't become too light.
Wait, this hot sun that has been in Lagos this past
This is not as hot as the desert.
So how is desert heat with this?
I'm sweating, but it's not as hot as the desert.
Okay, so we're saying that that 20 shows that no matter the heat that you might, it won't get that light.
It won't
get light.
get too light that it won't be able to lubricate the engine anymore.
That's wonderful. That's wonderful. So it's on the cap here. It's on the cap here, so you can't miss it.
You can't miss it.
You can't miss
the
it.
SAE is the Society of Automotive Engineers. That is a foreign body that
So if you never knew what SAE means now, again,
Society of Automotive Engineers.
All right.
Now, 0W20 is not the only specification you find on cars.
Okay.
We have 20W50, we have 0W30, 0W40, we have 5W20, 5W30, 5W40, depending on the kind of car.
There's some I see that have the letter after the numerals.
No, you
There's-
can't have the letter after the numerals. It has to be a 5W20.
So that means that the oil is here. Because I've seen 40E. I've seen some letters
Now,
after
what
the
you will
numerals.
see is SA40, SA30, SA20. Those ones are monograde oils.
Okay.
They can't work in different conditions. They only work in hot regions. So you see SA40, SA50, and they are very, very thick oils. Those are generator oils. Very,
those
very
ones are
thick
not
oils.
very-
They are not
Okay,
good
so
for your car.
normally you use a lighter oil for your engine than the one you use on your generator set.
Generators and even some motorbikes and things like that. Oils are always thicker than what you use in the car.
Perchance you use the thick oil, right? Perchance. Let's just say you use the thick oil.
Okay.
What could happen to your engine?
You could actually knock the engine.
With the
Reason
thick
being
oil?
that, yeah, with the thick oil. Reason being that the kind of engines that are built nowadays are what we call precision engines. The space
Precision.
between two moving parts is very, very small.
Okay.
So if the oil is too thick, it finds it difficult to pass through and lubricate properly. So you find that if you start up the engine with a very thick oil, you have a lot of noise at the top area for a long time before the oil can finally force itself to get to that
So
area.
we're saying that you can self-diagnose with some kind of noises in the car.
You can self-diagnose with some kind of
Okay,
noise.
like you said, now what happens is that the noise, if you're using a thicker oil, the noise of the engine will become a little bit
You have a
laboured.
lot of noise, that kind of noise at the top here for a
Okay.
little while. Then when the oil is able to circulate to the top, it finally just dies down. So if you start your car in the morning and you hear that kind of tapping sound, and after like 5 minutes, 10 minutes, it dies down, just know that Is either you using the wrong kind of oil or your oil pump is bad, but it has to do with the engine oil.
Would you have to drain the oil in that situation?
It depends on how bad the damage is.
Okay, all right. So preventive, so just always ensure that whatever
Just always
oil,
check here.
just always ensure that you check, and that is it. Okay, so and then now we talk about heavier oil. What if it's a lighter oil?
Now, if it's a lighter oil, it depends on how light it is. Like if this is a 0W20, this is the lowest grade you can go on a car.
Oh, this is the
Yeah,
lowest.
this is the lowest. You can't get anything lower. There's no 0W10 or 0W5.
Okay.
0W20 is the lowest. Now, if you put a oil that's too light in the engine, you also run the risk of damaging the engine. But the damaging you will be doing in this case is that the oil cannot hold on the body, on the surface of the metals. So it's also wear and tear, which is why I always advise car owners, stick to what is specified for the car. Now, if you're somebody that has been using a 20W50 in a car, which is very, very thick oil, and you've had a lot of wear and tear, and then you now hear this program and decide you want to go and put the correct oil, you can knock that engine. Because there was already wear and tear in the engine from using the 20W50. So if you go and change the right specification now, you can actually damage the engine.
Why?
That's why you're not supposed to do this by yourself. Go to your mechanic. He will be able to look at it and tell you, okay, you'll be using this oil for too long. But then stick to this kind of oil.
But then incompetence is also a factor here, because we have a lot of, that's where you also come in.
Exactly.
We have a lot of roadside mechanics who actually don't even know this.
Exactly. I've actually had an argument with one before over the fact that the owner just bought a car. It was a 2015 Toyota Camry, and he was going to pour in a 20W50 into the car, which is very thick. And I was like, that's not the correct oil. He said, how does that concern me that the owner is going to pay him for his job and is going to drive his car? Now, the car was using a 0W30 and he was going to put in a 20W50, which is like miles apart. Now, at first, you will not notice any damage, but subsequently, first service, second service, third service, you start damaging your engine.
So some of you there now that you've seen some kind of issues with your car or your engine, you just be standing anyhow on your own now. Now we know that it's I don't know, intentional sabotage or whatever. Intentional sabotage. This is what happens. Intentional sabotage. That is a very, very, very major part. Thank you so much, Ayo. This is quite an expository time with you. It's always, people look forward to Automedics. Thank you very much. And are we still going on all the next time, or we'll have something else to do?
Yeah, we're still going to look at oil.
Thank you very much, Ayo. All right. It's welcome, Nigeria. I hope you're able to learn something with your car. You're able to do something, know how to ensure that you're using the right things. Most of the time, the specification is written on the cap, and so you can get the right thing to do.